Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Dcentos. Got my man StrawhatYomo with me, and we back, man. We back, man. And we about to review Fire Force season 3. But I just want to say, man, your life is life, man. There are video games to play, anime to
Too
watch,
many.
and we don't got enough time. We don't have enough time for everything, but we trying to give you content when we can. Yama, what you gotta say?
This is exactly what you said. Like life is busy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm so busy to the point where I recommend shows for my boy Dcentos to watch, and I ain't even finish them. So that's how busy. That's how busy
Uh-huh.
I am at this
Yeah.
point. You know,
Yeah.
we got too many games, too many animes. There's too many things to watch. So for the people who are saying there's no good anime shows to watch, that's cap. For the people who are saying there's no good games to play, that is cap. You know,
Yes, facts.
there are so many shows out there. There are so many games out there.
Too
Step
many.
out of your niche and try out new things. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
So just like how, stepping out of niches when it comes to video games, we're gonna step out of niches when it comes to shows. And we coming into a show that's really hot for the summer. Fire Force
Oh,
3. Here we
hot.
go.
Oh, it's hot summertime. Ooh. Yes, Five for season 3, man. So what am I gonna say, man? I just want to say about Fire Force. I think the show has an interesting rep. Because I think, because if I remember correctly, the first season was hated. Uh,
Yeah,
people hated the
yeah,
first
yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah. Definitely.
I think season 2 redeemed itself, and I think season 4, or I guess season 3 was. I think it was decent. It was only 12 episodes this time around, where it's usually been like 24, or maybe there's been more. Of course, I don't remember, but there's only 12 episodes. Um, and so spoilers. We just gonna spoil everything. If you haven't watched, if you haven't seen it, man,
Too
hey
bad.
man,
Too bad.
go watch it, man. But yeah, so basically, the way this season starts out is basically, so they're concluding whatever they did in the last arc, because I think in season 2 they went to the Nether and did some good stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Captain
Yeah.
Obi is like reporting for duty, and then he gets arrested, and
Mm.
then he gets branded a criminal. Then you find out like the Fire Force company teamed up with the Evangelists, and now we're at this whole arc where company, what, I think they're company number 8, right? Company 8, yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, where company is branded as criminals, and that's kind of where it starts out at. So
Yeah. So for what I remember that happened in this season, I'm trying to think of the things that stood out to me. Um, it. So what is that guy with the eye patch name? Let me pull it up real quick.
oh, eye patch, man. Let's see, Joker.
No, not Joker, not Joker.
Uh,
Here, I'm gonna pull up the list of
not Benny
characters.
Maru.
Not Benny. Benny Mar doesn't have
Oh,
a
Captain Burns.
Burns. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
Captain
yeah.
Burns. So we get to see Captain Burns officially fight, like go into action. And we also find out that he betrays I guess the what is the squad? It's not squad 8, but what is the overall term for the company?
Uh,
Uh
I don't
fire
remember.
yeah, that shows us how much we, really care. No, but no, so he betrays his people to join the evangelists, and
Yeah.
we find out a little bit more of his backstory on why he's doing it. I felt like the entire time, I thought that he was just like a double agent. Like he was saying, yeah, he's gonna do it, but he
Hmm.
was gonna eventually come back and double cross him.
Yeah.
But I guess that didn't end up being the case. Um,
Because I feel like he was I feel like he was just loyal to like the power of soul or whatever, and he always
yes,
felt like he should do what is right according to, I guess, his beliefs. So like
yes,
I guess he wasn't really like on like a, a morally, this is good for the community. He's like, I want to follow soul. This is what I want to follow, and whatever that leads me, that's where it's gonna take me. So what I don't understand is, did they ever man, maybe I missed this, but like Haumea, like, did she mind control the entire Fire Force company, or did they just is like, yeah, we
Mind
just
control.
go with the Haumea. Yeah, because Haumea has the evangelist. She has the ability to like control
Yes.
people's minds. So like
Yes.
it's like, did she do that to the entire Fire Force? Like I don't like I
I don't think so.
like to me it wasn't really clear. I was like, why y'all calling them ops? Like this doesn't really make sense to me. And
Yeah.
and I guess it didn't make sense to a lot of people either, because you got Company 3, which is I think the Captain Hibana, Benny Mars Company. They're all like, we know Company 8 aren't terrorists. So like what is going on here? So even that was kind of strange as well. So then we get into this whole arc where they have to like go ahead and save Captain Obi, because they find out from, I believe it was Joker,
Yeah.
that
He's been captured
yeah, and they're gonna put like an ant in him, or an insect, or whatever.
so that he can not awaken, but so he can become the next great
What what
not
what the
I
owl
don't
little
know.
burst? Was he gonna be like
Yeah, adult burst.
like
Yeah,
the eighth member or something?
basically like the eighth one or something of that nature.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And I think what was interesting about this show, because I will praise it. I do like the show's lore, and I think
mm-hmm.
I think the most interesting part for me was like, why they were all like planning what to do. There's a section with Captain Hibana, and she's a nun, right, or a priest, or I don't know what she is, but basically like she goes back to her old temple, and they kind of give more to her backstory about how like everyone pretty much died except like 2 or 3 people. And basically they talked about, and she was just trying to figure out like, why did everyone bust on fire, and why didn't she bust on fire? And then she goes back to the area, and then goes underground and finds out there's like this whole like research facility where basically the nuns, or maybe just like the head nun, she was feeding them basically the kids insects as
Yeah.
like an experiment to turn them into infernals or whatever. So that was like an interesting piece of lore, and to find out that she was actually still alive, and she's
All
actually
this time.
like hundreds of years old. That was
Yep.
pretty cool. I was like, oh wow. I was like, that's some interesting piece of lore. Because I feel like there's just, because I feel like we really don't understand completely what Adola is. So that's
Yeah, not really. I don't think the show has explained it. Maybe they'll explain it in the next season.
mhm.
But I think that's one thing that like I'm following the show, but I'm also still lost,
Yeah,
at times when it comes to it. But I do have to agree with that second part of the of that season where it's like Hibana exploring like the laboratory and everything. I thought that was very, very interesting. And it did a good job of making things like look very creepy and eerie, which is
mhm.
different from what the show is normally portrayed as. So I feel like that part was very. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Um, and then we have part three where there's the giant robot that's activated by the evangelist. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I guess
Well,
before that part we got
yeah,
Arthur.
yeah, yeah, Arthur, yeah,
Yeah, Arthur, and we found out that so Arthur he lost to the dragon,
yeah, Dragon.
and so
Yeah.
he's trying to
I mean, he was cracked
um
out though. I ain't gonna lie though. He was boxing. He was
he
boxing.
the dragon or Arthur.
Arthur was boxing.
Arthur was
You would think he
boxing.
was
Arthur was
boxing,
boxing. No,
man.
he wasn't. He not. I'm gonna say he wasn't, but he was doing his thing. But Arthur didn't steal the show from me. It was that dragon? I was like, oh, this guy different. He built different.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we found out that Arthur's down. He's upset because he lost, and he doesn't have that same enthusiasm as he has before. So the company is trying to do what they can to kind of help him bring him back to what he was able to do from before. So they create a little game for him to find certain equipment, to find his Excalibur,
Yeah,
and Arthur. I mean, I think Arthur's a little bit on the I don't even think a little bit, but a little bit on the special side.
for sure.
And through all these activities that they were doing for him, we found out that Arthur's parents, and we find out that Arthur's parents basically let him go to do his own thing.
Yeah,
And the whole time Arthur has like what 3 or 4 other brothers and sisters or something like that.
yeah.
And they were just like, all right, Arthur, you do your thing. We're gonna do ours. And that was it,
I
you
was
know?
like, your parents are
So
terrible people.
yeah,
Why didn't they come
yeah.
get you?
Very, very. I was just
You
like,
abandoned them.
Yeah.
What?
Which is a theme when it comes to anime. I don't know why parents are just abandoning their
But
children, but
it's not like oh they went away. No, they had more children. That doesn't make any sense.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. They had more children on top of that. They were just like, you do your thing. All right, we're gonna have more children. Here's your
Uh,
brothers and sisters. Hey, dad and mom, are you gonna stay? No, we're gonna keep traveling. Oh, oh,
that was
okay.
that was very odd.
It was very random, very random. So we had the whole Arthur thing, and then we had the evangelist. They activate this giant robot to
Hmm.
attack the shore, or attack a city of full of people. And so we had the whole crew ganging up and trying to
Yeah,
stop this robot from killing people. I thought it was cool. I thought it was all right. It was nice to see the guy who has a smoke again. I forgot his name.
no, yeah,
Um,
Joker. Yeah.
Not Joker. He's not Joker. He's the one that has the black smoke. Yeah.
I don't
Um,
remember his name.
yeah,
Yeah, I
but
know you're talking about.
that guy, I think it was cool to see him again. I really like his powers. He's a real cool guy. I thought that was cool. You get to see the whole people, like everybody gang up, which is, if you think about it, it's like a play back to the first season. 'Cause I think in the first season, in the opening, they had them fighting a giant robot. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I believe that's what it was in the opening.
I
But I could be
think
wrong.
so, but it wasn't like difficult. I don't think it was like
No, no,
difficult
no,
for them.
no,
But it
no.
wasn't like it was something. It was definitely a giant. I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Um. So
uh,
yeah, so that was what happened. I'm trying to think
um,
of anything else.
uh, I think some other points. I guess you got the whole thing with Shinra's brother. Him
Yeah, that's true.
kind of like defected from the evangelist and kind of just like trying to understand what's going on with Adola and actually trying to talk to his brother, which I was like, finally, like, yeah, go talk to him and trying to see what's up. What else really happened? uh, I don't know if Shimura. I think because when Shimura was fighting Burns, I think they showed like his blue flames. I don't know if that was for the first time.
That was for the first time.
Yeah,
That was the first time he did that.
yeah, which still that fight was weird to me because it was like Burns was doing like a test,
I
but he,
don't know about Tez. Burns just kept on heating up, and Shinra just, Shinra overpowered him with his playing. So it wasn't
mhm,
anything intriguing. I think one thing I do like about the show at times is like the use of powers they create with heat. But then
mhm,
other times I'm like, how is this possible with heat? Like we got one guy who was able to control kind of gravity, but I forgot his power is like he can control like the way people may view gravity,
yeah.
something of that nature.
I mean, I guess if you think about it from like a physics perspective, like chemistry perspective, like technically everything is heat. So I mean, I guess, I
I'm not hating on it. I just think it's interesting how they use those type of
yeah,
powers when it comes to that.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I think we also got, I forgot about this, but Shinra was also able to view, um, I guess what happened in the past, and we
yeah,
find out that the world that they are in now is a futuristic, let's say, Japan. So
yeah,
we saw the world of what it like before the catalysm or the catalyst, and it was like a regular
yeah.
present day world.
Which I had the feeling because when they went into the Nether, they literally picked up cell phones. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh okay. So like that's the Nether was definitely like the old world. Or what happened? So I guess I guess they'll I guess they'll try and explain it in the next season, like what's I guess how the cataclysm came to be the first one,
Yeah,
and I guess
yeah.
that's gonna be the goal of it. So I mean that's
Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it.
yeah,
I am interested in seeing what is the connection with this show and Soul Year, because I do, it's made by the same author, and we see the same moon in the in both of those shows. I don't think, is it the same sun? I don't think it's the same sun, but
Mm.
definitely the same moon.
Is that in the same universe? No, no, I know it's in the same universe, but
Yes.
it's probably like hundreds of years apart. I don't.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But I just want to know how did it, what's the correlation? Like,
Yeah.
are they relatives or, shouldn't the relative to, I don't know, like Black Star or something? I don't know.
Mm.
But those are just some of the things that, got me thinking. So I am intrigued in that aspect of it. But, I think overall the season was okay for me. Um, it wasn't something that I was at the edge of my seat the entire time, but
Mm.
it was okay. It was like I knew what to expect. And I do like how they toned down a lot from the fan service. Season 1 was kind of OD on it to where it was like, okay, we need to move on from that. But this time it was pretty decent to where I
Yeah.
don't think there was any fan service at
Oh,
all.
oh, oh
So
no, it was there. It was there.
it was there.
Yeah, because the whole girl with the lecture power, her power. Like I literally forgot about that there was even fan service in the show until they brought her back on the screen and she lost all her clothes. I was like, oh my god.
The cat girl?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well,
Her.
maybe I see. Well, I forgot about that, but I mean that's one scene though out
Yeah,
of 12
yeah.
episodes, so I'll take it.
Otherwise, though, yeah, I think it was all right. I mean, I think it's one of those things. It's just more of the same. Like it wasn't bad, but I don't think it's terribly great. Like I think if you like season 2, you'll definitely like this season. But you're not, it's not the talk of the town. And
Nah,
I'd
nah.
probably give it like probably a 7. Yeah, yeah, 7.
Yeah, you give it 7. I give it like a 7.5. So it's like what 7.25.
Yeah, something like that.
Um,
Yeah,
so it's cool, but
that's
if
cool.
you've already seen it, if you've already seen the second season, then go ahead and watch this one. That's what I would just say. Quality's
Yeah,
still there. I think the story's okay, but it's straight. It's straight. It's
yeah.
smooth. So yeah, that's Fire Force. Let us know what y'all thought about this season. If y'all enjoyed it, if y'all didn't like it, things of that nature. All right.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.